Maria.
Hi, we made it.
We did. And how are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. As I said to you a couple of seconds ago, I got 2 cats. I've got 2 cats, beautiful cats. They are insane. Yeah, they're literally running around this room like, oh my goodness. It's
what are their names?
So I've called one of them Salem.
Oh,
Salem.
nice.
And one of them is named from the children, and they've called him Socks because he's got white socks. You know, each leg has a sock, a white sock, and it is funny. Bless him. But Salem, he's a nutter. I love him. He's so crazy.
That's good. Cats are good to have around.
They are not at the moment though, because literally they are hunting each other. So yes, so
they're good when they snuggle up. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. But they do go to sleep with each other. And earlier, I actually took a photo, or I was about to take a photo. They had fallen asleep with each other on this chair, and Salem had his arm around Socks. It was so sweet. It was absolutely so sweet. They are really sweet, but gosh, when they play fight, they play fight.
Yeah. I just want to say hello to everyone. Thank you for joining. This is our Psychic Maria83 show. I'm your host, Psychic Cat. I'm going to leave you with the audience. I'm going to get this shared out.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Hello to Francine and everyone watching. Thank you.
Right, thank you so much for viewing. Today I'm going to be a little bit different because, as I said before, I've got 2 cats running around my legs, running around the room, going quite comical, really. Let's see if I can get one. Fox, hello, baby boy. Oh, bless you. I know you want to play with your brother, but look how tiny this little baby is. He's absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, you are. And he thinks he's a parrot. So, thank you very much for joining me today. That was Socks. And if I can happen to get Salem, who is being naughty behind me, then I will do. But in the meantime, if you want to ask me anything spiritual related, or tell me how your day has gone, do. I'm just and there they are. Hello, thank you so much for joining me. So hello to Sharon, hi, and Francine, and my beautiful Carla. Hello, how are you? Sandy's here as well, and Francine, Priscilla, hello. My goodness, you are awesome for finding me and actually joining me. Hello to you all, and I hope you've had an amazing day and you've done something so fantastic, and it's been bearable, it's been enjoyable, it's been bright and sunny. You've got co-head. I do. I've got my little guys. They are nuts. They are beautiful. They're crazy. I love it. It's so funny. Oh, I'm glad you're fantastic. Oh my goodness. And Sandy, you're too kind. I've done absolutely nothing apart from a bit of lipstick. You know, I've really slummed it down because literally these guys have had me on my toes, literally. But thank you. It's really wonderful to be sat here. And again, I've got the beautiful, they are so funny. I've got, oh, you can see one behind me. That's so hilarious. I get this awesome feeling of peace. Peace and calm and tranquility is just a little bit different with cats running around. But hopefully they go to sleep soon. Or they come and join me and literally sit on my lap and do absolutely nothing apart from chill out. So I have, where is my wonderful box? I have chosen my angels and ancestors. Beautiful cards. I've actually used them the most of the day with my couple of readings and the choose a card. So I want to continue using these cards today. Oh my goodness. Hello, Salem. Hi. Hello. Come here, darling. Hello, beautiful boy. This is my beautiful kitty. This is Salem. He's got beautiful blue eyes and he's fluffy as well. He's so fluffy. He's so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, you are. Thank you very much for your piece. So yes, I've decided to use my angels and ancestors, and I'm here for any of your spiritual related questions. So please do fire away, and don't think that I've heard anything. I haven't heard anything that's silly or over the top, because guaranteed I've heard most of it, and we all have to start from somewhere. So please do speak about anything and everything. And if you've had anything during the day or during the last week or so, that something has literally really stood out for you, please let me know. They are funny. They are kind of like little parrots. And he's off. Beautiful. John, hello. How are you? Absolutely. Well, he's a little bit bigger than the other one. Pretty much my little girl, she has I mean, it's different sizes in here compared to where you are, my love. But my daughter is a size 1 in shoes, and I don't know what that would be in like broad size. I say broad, silly, American sizes. And he measures the same size as her foot, and she's only 8 years old. So little socks, he's tiny. He's absolutely tiny. So please do share out, please. Share to advertising groups, share to your personal profiles, tag people on Messenger. And absolutely, thank you so much. All my readings are under $20. They're $19.97. And all you need to do is click on the link. And that way I can ask you the really tricky question, and it will be, would you like to join me live on this show? So I can see you and you can see me. I can hear you and you can hear me. Or you can choose the audio option where I hear you, but I don't see you. So that's perfect for those that are camera shy.
Yeah, sorry, I'm here. I'm just waiting for that message to come through from Francine. Just you click on the PayPal link. I'm just having a look at it now. One moment. Sorry, I'll be back in 1 sec. See what's going on.
Oh, amazing. So pretty much all you do need to do, if the link is proper, it's not incorrect, you just touch my face and it'll say Online Psychics is live if you're on a mobile device. The very first link will say PayPal, buy it now. And you click on that and it will transport you straight to Messenger, your very own Messenger, and it'll ask you if you would like to book a reading from the show, and you say yes, or you say no. And then afterwards, make sure you click on the second link. So again, you touch my face, it say Online Psychics is live. You go to the next one down, which is say spin the wheel, subscribe. And you pretty much, it'll take you again to Messenger and say, would you like to spin the wheel? And you'll type back yes. And yeah, it's as simple as that, as long as the link is okay. It is really, really simple. Thomas, hello, how are you? And Claire, how are you? Absolutely wonderful to have you. And Claire, thank you, Wellborn, thank you so much for sharing. It's people like you that make this absolutely awesome, because it helps our group and our lives to be actually broadcasted out just that little bit further afield, and it really does make such a wonderful difference. So thank you so much. to all of you who have shared. Teresa, I forgot to tell you to spin the wheel after your reading the other day. Oh no, but I'm sure you can still do it now. If you touch my face and you go to the second link where it says subscribe, spin the wheel. Oh, well done, Francine. Well done. So the tricky bit, sweetie, is if you would like to join me live, if you would like to do the audio.
I'm just waiting for it to come through, but if she can get in the audience, follow the links, and yes, you can get video, audio, or in the comments. Let us know. Here it comes through now. So,
oh, amazing.
Yeah. Let us know how you like your reading, please.
And it'll be on your messenger as well. It'll give you the option what you want to do, the exact same place. Sorry about that. Hello, Socks. Hello, beautiful boy. Oh, bless you. Okay. So if you don't want to join the live and you don't want to do it as audio, you can still do it, whereas you can watch me just as I'm doing now, and you can type away and I will read it and respond to you. So this is the tricky part about whether or not you want to join me. These cats are so funny. I absolutely adore them. Oh, hello, beautiful boy. So I will shuffle your cards again. What I will do is I will ask you if you have a specific area you would like me to focus on. If not, and it's pretty much a generalized reading, I will pull you 3 cards, past, present, future, with an outcome, okay? And again, if it's focused upon licking my foot, bless you. They are so hilarious. If it is to answer you a question, it will still be 3 cards with an outcome. And I would, hello, beautiful boys. And they are brothers, as you know, from the same litter. I couldn't bear to separate these boys. And I've never owned cats, but I swear they are the best things to, not things, best pets to have, in my opinion. I've never had pets, ever had pets. But I tell you what, since they joined me just 3 days ago today, I've been so much calmer, and they've literally been coming up to me and laying on my chest and going to sleep. Not bad for somebody who's still a stranger, kind of in their eyes, maybe. Oh, they're so funny. Sharon, hello. I'm so glad that you're having a great evening, by the way, and you've had a great day. Oh,
Just waiting to see what she wants. I think she wants message because she just put had a pass romance wondering I've already connected again, so she would like a message. It looks like.
Okay,
Thank
awesome.
you.
So are we okay to crack on, Kat?
Yes.
Can I take this now?
You can go ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so you had a past romance and wondering if you will reconnect again. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to pull you one about your past, okay, as a romance, as a partnership, you know, pretty much like a baseline of how it went, okay, how it is, how it was. Okay. Would you understand that you, oh gosh, okay, so, bless you. Okay, this might not be what you want to hear at present, but we are only at the first card. Okay, so would you understand that, you know, within this relationship, it was very difficult for you to show yourself, your inner feelings, you know, hello, beautiful boy. You can't, as you can see, she-wolf, that's you howling at the wind, wind. Yeah, in the wind, at the moon, but it was in reverse. So that tells me that, you know, the relationship wasn't as perfect as it was cracked up to be, or it should have been. There was an essence of you wanting to be something and to express yourself in a way, and you struggled to do it, or you couldn't do it, or you were held back, fearful of, you know, getting yourself out there and howling at that moon, you know, in order that you might kind of been looked oddly at. If you can understand, you know, it wasn't as great as it should have been. It's not saying that it wasn't lovely and all that, but, you know, there wasn't something quite right about it at the same time. Okay, so right now, so it tells me that, you know, you kind of do need to be looking after yourself emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and it's actually titled Bask in Joy and Light. Okay, this reading is kind of going along a negative at present. Okay, so I'm hoping that, you know, I haven't disappointed you too much. Okay, because this B shows as a solo. Okay, you are, you know, pretty much asked to be basking in light. You're asking to be absolutely busy. This bee is, you know, literally flying around solo, going to each and every flower to go back to his home and make honey, all by himself or herself. Okay, so pretty much, you know, it's the exact same. You can achieve a lot more honey by yourself, if that makes sense. So don't think that you have to have something that wasn't 100% perfect, or even 99.9% perfect all of the time. Okay, because it was that odd percentage that actually let it down, let the relationship down. And I feel it wasn't your fault. It was, you know, on the other end, you know, a misunderstanding. As I went through a lot with family. Yeah, bless you. Okay, but yes, you're being asked to just take a step back, bask in the light, heal yourself mentally and emotionally, and ask yourself where it kind of went wrong, how it went wrong for him, how things didn't get worked through, why the communication wasn't top notch, why weren't you listened to. Okay, because again, you've got, you know, the very first card is saying that you had needs, you had feelings, you had issues, you had problems. These should have been listened to. You should have been able to open your mouth. You should have been able to shout. You should have been able to scream. You should have been listened to. Okay, so as you weren't listened to, that, you know, makes me feel quite sad, you know, that, you know, you've ended up having to fly solo. Okay, so this is the next card for you to do. Okay, so at present, it's asking you to be alone at the moment, just so you can literally think about things and understand things. Okay, what you should do next, please. Again, it's all about broadening your horizons without being insulting. Taking off the rose-tinted glasses. It's titled Seer, and you need to see beyond the current situation. So it could be that you are desperately wanting things to go back to how they were, but, you know, again, this doesn't feel great, if you know what I mean, honey, without being unkind. But, you know, when you come to me, I want to look after you. I want to build you up. I want to make sure that you don't make decisions that could actually lead you back to square one again. I mean, you could have a reconciliation and then something kicks off again and you're not listened to, and you find yourself alone in the cold again, in the dark, feeling, you know, unsure, and that makes me feel sad again. So a great deal of clarity needs to be used. Your intuition needs to be used. Your thoughts and feelings need to be listened to. And if you need to talk to him, talk. You know, it's down to him whether he listens or not. But you know, sometimes you need to get things off your chest, and you kind of need an apology at the same time. So that might be a good idea to actually try and get one. Okay, so your outcome. And again, I'm seeing lots of silence at the moment. So I feel that whatever you need to do at present, don't be in a rush. Don't be in a rush. Don't say things out of haste. Don't say things out of speed. Don't be in a race to, I'm just seeing silence, the word silence. Okay, outcome, please. Okay, so the stag, and it's again saying trust and thrive. So you need to be trusting yourself. And again, this is all solo. If you can, imagine a stag in the middle of a field, and there's trees dotted about here, there, and everywhere, but he's in an open space, just looking around. He's all on his own, and he's being watchful. So this is symbolic to yourself. You need to get yourself out there, but you need to be watchful and alert, and pretty much not to put yourself in situations that's going to bring you unhappiness, unease, and a feeling of being undervalued and unheard. Because, you know, the stag symbolizes freedom, security, and also fear as well, because, you know, they're out in the open, you know, open to prey, predators, and they need to be thinking about number one all the time, as do you. So pretty much you need to remember things as they were, all the good, all the bad, the beautiful, the ugly, the bits that really frustrated you, and the bits that made you really happy. Okay, remember that, because if you do want to reconcile, then that's great. But, you know, at present, don't be afraid to do things as you, as yourself, solo. You know, you catch more flies with honey, you'll achieve more great stuff, you know, working by yourself. Make sure that you're using your intuition a lot more carefully and clearly. Okay, and as you can see, that lady, she's covering her eyes and she's using her intuition. Can't see her eyes, so she's using her all-seeing eye, her third eye, her senses, and she's looking at a crystal ball. So, you know, to me, this asks you to not only trust your thoughts, your feelings, you know, how you feel inside. You know, if you want to rant and rave and scream and shout, do it. Absolutely clear that blockage that's really harboring, you know, and making you second guess yourself. And speak to your loved ones in spirit and your guides, and ask them, you know, for security and protection. And the stag is also a very, very clear spirit animal as well. A lot of people have a stag as a spirit animal. So when I am okay, if you can also understand a gentleman who passed in the month of April. I need to give you April, please. April, or the 4th of April, or something like that, because I'm seeing a 4 and it feels like April. So if you can understand a gentleman who passed or had a birthday in April, an older gentleman who's kind of coming around you at present, I feel he's actually giving you a lot of encouragement and a lot of gentle nudges, just to make sure that you feel like you're okay and you're doing okay, and you're pretty much keeping your chin up. Yes, so yeah, the 3rd or the 4th, the 3rd or 4th of April, because it's very much early in the month I'm getting. So I hope that makes sense. And oh, bless you. It was clarity, understand the circumstance. Yeah, absolutely. That's great healing. I thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. If you do happen to have another question, just in the meantime, do actually type it in and I'll pull you another card. And thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. But definitely, you are stronger than what you realize. Massively, you are stronger than what you realize. So make sure that you're not in a hasty rush to, prove to yourself that you can do things a little bit different. Okay, because I feel you hold a lot of power within just by yourself. Thank you so much. Oh, I hope it's not freezing. I haven't seen it freeze for me. But then again, sometimes, Sandy, you kind of don't see it freeze. Oh dear. Oh, thank you very much, Joy. And I love you connecting for others as well. I absolutely love it. I love to see your enthusiasm and your happiness, and you literally glow. And guys, I need to tell you, her page, if you have not joined, type it into the search bar. It's spiritual fuckery, okay, as in the swear word, ERY at the end. And pretty much that's what it is. It's spirituality down to the raw, down to the basics, because pretty much, we used to be, spirituals and tiptoeing along and walking on eggshells thinking, what do we do? And we need to be serious about this. And pretty much, no, we don't. Because spirit love us, showing humor and smiles and happiness. They thrive on it. It makes them stronger. So please do, stop along to Spiritual Fuckery. Join it, like her page. She does so much stuff that uplifts the soul. Also, Sandy, sweetie, I always forget your 4-letter abbreviation. Please do put that in the or your link or your link. INFJ, I believe. I always get them absolutely mixed up. All my friends are watching. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. So that means that you shared out. So thank you so much. I can't even look to see how many viewers I have. I could have 3 viewers. I could have 2. I don't know, because my phone's over there and I don't really want to turn my head because I might catch the eyes of my beautiful pussycats, and that probably would tell them that it's okay to start fighting or zooming around my ankles again. Oh, I'm so tempted to look behind me. I absolutely love online psychics shows. I've got my favorites. Obviously, I have to have my favorites. My favorite is Joy. Please do. Followed so pretty much dead central. Level pegging with Sandy as well. And I know there they are. I know she's doing a show coming up very, very soon, and I'm really excited about this. I just feel I'm going to be in bed, so I will have to do a replay. And she's beautiful. She's so talented. It's simply Samadhi the Oracle. Oh, amazing. Thank you. See, that will stick in my head just a little bit more. I'll just have to say it about 10 times now to get rid of those INFJ. Francine, yes. That's your intuition getting stronger and stronger, babe. That's your intuition really opening up like a beautiful lotus flower. Pretty much when you're asleep, you're the most you're at the most relaxed state and stage. So spirit can come and they can work with you and they can show you things. And when you remember them, when you wake up, and they don't leave you instantly, that tells you that it's actually a dream. Not a dream, but a spirit visitation. He like my slang. Yes, it's as they say, Londonian. So, you know, I live really close to London, pretty much. You know, it's not terribly far from London. And yeah, so, you know, I don't go over the top like apples and pears for stairs and, you know, dog and bone phone, you know, I don't go that far. But a couple bits I do, you know, naughtily say, like people telling lies, they're telling pot pies and things like that, you know, I can't help it sometimes. Porky pies. Mehmet, hello, how are you? I'm doing absolutely blinking incredible. Thank you so much for asking. And Claire, yes, friends always ask questions. Oh, you are welcome. So whoever else is viewing, if you would like to receive a reading, all you would need to do is click on that link or touch my face and the Online Psychics Live will pop up, and all you need to do is click on that very first link, which is say buy it now, PayPal, I believe, even in capital letters, I think. And oh, Francine, have you did you spin the prize wheel? Did you go back onto Messenger? No, yep. So you click on my face, Online Psychics Live, click on the next link, which says subscribe, and spin the wheel. Did you do that, please? Oh, the Australian accents. Yes, absolutely. I do like their accents. But then again, I like a lot of accents, and I love Joy's accent and yours, babe. You've got a beautiful accent, beautiful sing-songy, beautiful accent. And Joy, she sounds like a movie star. Goodness. Yeah. Do you know what? We've got some really good energy in this room. I really, really feel like I've literally been picked up by the shoulders and my legs are left dangling. You know, the spirit have actually, you know, done their job. You know, they've got me to sit down and to rest and feel the inner peace. And by some form of miracle, they've got my pussycats to stop running around like crazy, crazy animals. Bless them. I shouldn't look. Okay, I can't see them. That means they're probably gone to sleep. Bonus. Yes, yeah, I like that. I wish my kids felt the same. That's the thing, you know, my kids drive me potty. I think, you know, they say they don't like me often enough, but they adore everyone else. You know, they adore, you know, you, and they adore Sandy when they hear your voices. But me, they, you know, pretty much go like that. So how I do my reading, Sandy, is excuse me, my voice croaked like a frog. So how I do my readings is I set as you always do yourself, you set the intention. And you pretty much tell yourself and spirit what it is that you need to achieve. And I shuffle my cards and I pretty much think, please, and I pretty much in my head say thank you as well. And I draw the cards. You don't always have to draw cards, but it's always wonderful to show you images and to show you words, and then to actually build up an intuition regarding that card. So pretty much you start building a storyline or a plot or or like a little play. And
hello.
Hey, honey.
What was Claire's question? I missed it.
Wasn't it? Where is it? Do you know what? Sometimes I don't see questions. I'm just scrolling it up.
Put it up there again, Claire. I didn't see what it was. Sorry.
Francine was speaking about dreams. But I can't see it. Please do. Write it again, babe. I can't see it. Shane, hi.
Everyone watching, thank you for watching.
Absolutely.
And Jenny, thanks for tuning in. You can catch Jenny Gibbs on YouTube. She's a singer.
She's
very
fantastic.
talented.
Oh, she's fantastic. About your friend, I don't see anything. Let's see that you said
Jenny, sorry.
questions.
Pardon?
Friends ask questions. I remember this.
All right. Well,
What's
if
that
you want
question?
to be in, we can get you in the studio, Claire.
Okay, I'm still scrolling up.
It's about her friend. It's really hurting her.
Friends ask. They're asking you questions.
We do have a promotion coming up soon where you will have the chance to get on and ask some mini questions, but at the moment we're charging $19.97. They were $35, and they are an in-depth reading with Maria. They're not minis at all. That I don't think they are.
No.
But we have lots of promotions coming up soon, but they will be mini one-card readings. But an in-depth reading with Maria is worth it. And if you want it private, you can go to the website to see Maria. Just let us know. We can click on the link on the website, or the prize will take you there.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, bless you. Absolutely, Sandy. Not all comments go through, so you have to type them again and sometimes again because Facebook like to filter messages, and you kind of don't see the messages. Then all of a sudden it ends, and you kind of look back through, and you start seeing these comments, and you think, where on earth did these come from? I don't remember this person watching, and I don't remember her messaging that, and I feel really, really bad for ignoring this person. So I'm very sorry about that. Please do click on that link, lovely, because I would love to actually go in depth for you. I would love to pull you 4 cards and, literally delve into the situation and find out what is the best way to go about it and to understand why it happened and how, or, So yes, please do click on that link, my lovely. Definitely, if that's the case and, a singular card, please do look out for that promotion that will be happening in the next couple of weeks, say. Oh, thank you, Jenny, sweetheart. And what else is genuine is yours and Sandy's voice. Oh my goodness.
I want to say Jenny Gibbs is also a psychic medium and also a singer.
We've got 2 psychics on here and 2 singers, and my goodness.
Yeah, Sandy's a psychic medium also. She's with us tonight.
Oh my goodness, is she?
Sandy? Yeah, she's been with us the whole show.
Is she doing the show today?
No. I mean, she's here now. She has got a show, I think, tomorrow or the day after.
I thought it was coming up. Yeah, I thought it was coming up. She is my own person. Oh, bless you. Thank you.
Yes,
oh, Wednesday. She's going live on Wednesday with you.
Be Thursday in Australia, though.
Oh, my goodness. We are very, very much, we're so lucky to be here and to be part of this really wonderful, organization and to actually read for this company. And we're a good bunch as well. And we blend well together and we work well together. And yes, we love each other on here. Absolutely love each other. And we awesome.
But we've got more love, haven't we, to spread, because we have a massive promotion coming up with a Vegas radio station. And when I have the link to our new Facebook page for that, I will be explaining all that through the week. And I did explain a bit last week, but Maria's part of that, part of a big Vegas radio competition. And so I'm not going to say much more.
No. that's good. So Claire's saying to you, Carla, if you like music, she's going to send you something. Now, I work with music, as you know, and music absolutely can lift the soul, as everyone on here pretty much knows, you know, lifts the soul. You know, there's, you know, lyrics that mean something. Some lyrics actually touch your soul in such a depth, it can actually cause tears, and tears of sadness or tears of happiness. So if there's something that she's drawn to and she's going to send it to you, please make sure you actually close your eyes and listen to it. And even if it don't feel right, listen to the sounds, the background sounds, or listen to the words, because, you know, there's a reason why she's drawn to this song for you. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Amazing. Oh, talking about daughters, I know I shouldn't, but Jenny's daughter also sings. She's beautiful. Oh my goodness, her voice is stunning. Do you know what? I look at, you know, singers and I think, how on earth do they do it? Because I haven't got a talent in my body apart from my beautiful cards. I love, you know, reading cards. And I can do a mean stick man, you know, back to the basics. I could do an awesome stick man. You know, I make my kids giggle because they're, you know, doing lovely little pictures. And there's me with a stick man with one arm up here and one arm down here and a leg, you know. Yeah, I do mean stick man. Awesome. Hello to Deborah. I am so pleased that you found your way to me. Absolutely amazing. So what I am doing is I'm doing readings for under $20, $19.97. I'm using my angels and ancestors. And also I would like to add that I do cover specific questions if you would prefer me to target a specific area. If not, I will do you a past, present, future, and an outcome as well. So definitely always going to be 4 cards, and it's classed as a mini, but it really isn't. It really isn't. I really take my time. So please do click on that link, PayPal buy it now. And pretty much all you do need to do is click on my image, my picture of my live stream, and it come up Online Psychics is live, and that's where you'll find the link. Maria83 knew the song that I was listening to after most of the time back in the Bless Your Heart. Music is incredible. Music can save us. Music can make us pretty much face our demons and to release emotions. And sometimes music can actually make us do the right thing. You know, there's, you know, lyrics in there that, you know, make you go, oh my goodness, do you know what? I'm absolutely not going to stand for this anymore. And, you know, it makes you actually stand up, you know, straight and tall, and to pretty much flex your muscles and say, you know, I ain't going anywhere. If this person can sing this song and say these words, I can definitely do what she says or he says or what they say. So definitely music is such a firm part of my life. And it's really good to do mediumship too. I do enjoy it. It's kind of like one of my favourite ones. But then again, I've got lots of favourites. Absolutely lots of favourites. So if anybody's got any questions about opening up, or if you saw something specific, or you heard or felt something that you're not kind of clear about, do let me know, because we've all got to start from somewhere. And in this lifetime, we continuously learn. I still learn by listening to others, and, you know, pretty much on a daily basis, I'm learning something new as well. We are never, ever going to be the best that we can be. There's always room for improvement. So I always find I ask people questions as well. And yes, ask Joy. She knows I'm always at her inbox saying, and what do I do? And how should I cope? And today it was about the beautiful kitties because, because as I said, I've never had pets before. Now all of a sudden I've got two beautiful little boys, two beautiful kitties. And of course, we're not supposed to know everything all at once. And they do actually make you feel so at peace as well. So has anybody else got pets here? And do they reduce your moods and your temperaments? And do they help you meditate? Make you feel calm and at peace? I will look at my phone because sometimes I don't get messages straight away. Sometimes the delays are very much so. Food and cuddles is what kitties want. Yeah, absolutely. And I always get cuddles. It's so strange. I do feel for them. Honestly, my heart goes to them because, you know, when I think that they've been taken from their mum, it breaks my heart. And that's the reason why they are together, because it couldn't bear to separate. Absolutely could not bear. And so they don't know me still, and they're literally opening up their beautiful little hearts, and they're trusting me. And for instance, last night, oh gosh, yeah, it was Salem, the fluffy one, the beautiful fluffy one. He come out, he'd been asleep in his little carrier, which we still use as a bed. He came out and he sauntered across the room and he jumped up on the chair right next to my legs, laid on my tummy and fell asleep. So he woke up, left his carrier, came over to me, fell asleep on my tummy. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And it's very priceless because, you know, they've gone through such heartbreak, and that's what makes it difficult for me, you know, to actually grasp, because, you know, it's a normality thing. It's full of normality. You know, people do this every day. They have pets, they give away, they sell. It's sad. It's very sad, but I'm glad they come to a home where they are loved and treasured, and they're together. So that's the best thing, in my opinion. You know, I feel really good about that, but I feel sad at the same time. Yes, they do teach us about trust, don't they? Absolutely. And it was a lesson that I was supposed to learn as well. And I made it all through until 36 years old to work this out, that, you know, about having little beautiful animals and pets, and to see their eyes and just look at their little upturned smiles, where I know they're smiling. I know they smile, and they meow, and it's ever so sweet. So would anybody like to click on that link for 4 cards? Gosh. Sorry, I always hate when people watch me drink, but honestly, I can't help it. I talk sometimes so often and so much that I get a dry throat. And it's quite embarrassing, but I hope you understand, and I hope you're joining me with a cup of tea or a coffee, or an adult juice. If you've got a beautiful glass of wine on the go, that'd be awesome. And I hope whatever you're doing for the rest of the day, you have such an amazing day, and you have such beautiful events, and things do not feel stilted or stubborn or unmoving, and you have such a wonderful day and feel at peace. Because, you know, as humans, that's what we need. When we have days that absolutely feel really, really tight and tense, it can really affect our moods. So I do pray that you have such a wonderful day. a day where you can sit back and kick your legs up and feel absolutely nothing apart from enjoyment. Okay, I'll just check my phone. Yep, that is absolutely good. I haven't missed any comments that I know of. Gosh. And if you've got any questions at all, please do ask. Do you know, opening up is such a great thing to do, but you need to do it properly. But when you actually manage to do it properly, it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you for the heart, Sandy. Amazing. Yes, somebody did mention about dreams, and oh gosh, I work with dreams really, really often. Sometimes they're not nice, not nightmares, but sometimes I get like dream visitations where it's not nice and it's not pleasant, and I wake up and I think, oh goodness grief, why? And then something happens and I think, oh goodness grief, no. So I've had that dream so many times, not often, thank goodness, but spirit do only put on your shoulders exactly what you can handle. So if you find that you have really random dreams, but you still recall them in the morning, make sure that you are taking to bed a notepad and a pencil or a pen and quickly jot down your dreams, okay? Make sure that you don't miss out all the little details like colours you see and feelings that you felt and what happened next, or who was involved and how they felt and how you dealt with things. Make sure you write little details, almost like a story. You explain this story, you describe that story. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And my voice croaked again, I'm so sorry. Yeah, and spirit will only ever give you as much as you can handle. So, you know, if you, for instance, had a dream about your loved one who's crossed over, write it, because sometimes you can wake up, go, oh yes, I remember this, and then an hour later it's gone, and you try your best to recall exactly how you felt or where you were, and you don't remember. So definitely jot down, because you get so much when you actually go back and you read your thoughts and your feelings. I've been journaling a lot to keep track of messages. Well done. Fabulous. And if you're any good at drawing or bad at drawing, don't worry about it. Sorry about that, my lovelies. So I'm so glad you've been journaling. Absolutely. Because it helps us to grow, it helps us to thrive, and it helps us to see exactly what we need to be focusing on and things that we shouldn't be focusing on, and things that kind of are just wasting our time, you know, in life. Like, for instance, such and such is really driving us nuts, and we realize that we've got a loved one that's come to us and showing us images of them wagging their finger, and you go, oh yeah, I know exactly what he or she is on about. You know, they're telling us off because we're harboring so much guilt or self-blame regarding such and such, and then you can work on how to actually rectify this. You can do awesome stick men, also stick ladies. Amazing. And what about, you know, for instance, I drive my kids nuts because, you know, they say, oh, I've done this, it's beautiful, you know. And I say, watch this, and they take me serious every single time. They crack me up, and I'll do like an ocean, like a wavy line, and I'll do the stick man but he's laying down and it looks like he's swimming. It's stick man. Oh, I'm a nut. I'm an absolute nut. Yeah. So but it's good because it shows that we have, you know, we might not be talented at everything, but as long as we've got humor, we can get by. And yeah, so now my girls think they have to challenge me at stick men. They go, oh, I could do stick man. And I said, no, you can't do stick man. That's my thing. That's, you know. And they really, really do listen to me, and they go, oh, yeah, I could do this, I could do this. And they go away and sneakily do a stick man, say, look, I could do one. And I'm like, you cheeky monkey, that's mine. Yeah, but yeah, I do enjoy it. I do enjoy playing around with the kids and pretty much not being ashamed that I can't draw. Because, you know, as long as I've got a sense of humour and I pick it up and, you know, the kids can giggle at it, then I've done my duty, because I'm not, you know, going, oh, so they're already better than me and they're so young. And yeah, it doesn't matter. It's the fact that we join in, isn't it? Oh, gosh. Okay. So I've got 4 minutes left. So would anybody like to throw out a question about what they're going to, not a question, more like a fact. What are you going to do today? Are you going to do any meditation? Authenticity for the win. Yes. We all have our own strengths. Yes, absolutely. Like, I can't sing a note. I can't play, you know. But you are so amazing. You're so talented. Joy can actually crack people up, even really miserable people. They can get up and chortling and chuckling, and that's her strength. And she can build up the people that are hurting and lost, and, you know, pretty much bring them out into light. That's one of her strengths. And mine, I'm not too sure. Mine's just being a crackpot. And yeah, I hope driving my kids nuts because, you know, that's what I was put here to do in life. You know, absolutely love my kiddies and drive them crackers, and I'm proud of that. So yes, who is going to do an awesome meditation before bed, or listen to some wonderful music and just unwind? Are you going to actually do something for yourself? Are you going to give yourself some special time, some alone time, some quiet time to reflect and think? Because I do hope you do. Going to make dinner shortly. Oh, nice. I was really weird. I didn't really eat today. Going through a weird phase, and then tomorrow I'll eat like an absolute pig. Not good. Not good for the tum-tum.
Thank you for your show.
Hi. Thank you.
It was really good.
I've really enjoyed it. Thank you.
The reading was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you for everyone for watching. We will be back in a couple of hours with Natalie, our pet psychic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We will see you then. Have a great night, everyone.
Right, thank you. Bye.